Hey, just finished an appointment with Amy, seeing here at a house in Ken and looking to sell her house as is. Here is what you should know about selling your inherited house in Ken or nearby area. I'll share, first of all, a little bit about Amy, why she reached out to sell her house directly to us. I'll share with you 7 steps to sell your house for top dollar. The third one is where to learn more about probate process if you are in a probate process. What went wrong with Amy in here? Property. By the way, you might be wondering how we avoid being infected by coronavirus with meeting, seller around the area. We are 100% supported to Governor James Lee on Stay Home initiative. It was released yesterday, March 23rd, 2020, and going into effect tomorrow. So be cautious on what you do. Stay home, don't get fined. Coronavirus is a big deal, but your situation and your need to sell your house quickly is also a really big deal. Anyway, Amy received our Amy reached out to us on our website, angelhomesolution.com. Amy loved the fact that we are a local company that buy houses. She saw many of our testimonial people that we help with, people professional that we dealing with before, and she what made her feel comfortable was that Angel Home Solution is a local cash buyer, a local house buyer in the area. She know exactly who she will be talking to and who she work with. She will work with to sell her inherited house, right? So that is powerful. I didn't expect that. So she know us, she know me before she even reach out. So she mentioned to us that she is looking to sell as is. The house needs a lot of work, inside out, what we saw earlier. She doesn't have the resource to put in, the money, to put in all the time, because she need to pay 2 mortgages every month. The extra mortgage that she in here with this property is around $2,500 a month. Can you imagine that? With the mortgage insurance, with the property, tag and insurance. Plus, he also has a full-time job too, so time is really, out of hand. She talked to agents. Agent suggests her to do all the fix. But she doesn't want to go through all that hassle. She doesn't want to do the work, the stress that she's been experiencing for the last however long it is. She want to be done and don't want to deal with that anymore. So she found us on Google, and here I am right now because she was looking for someone who is willing to take the house as is, which is how we buy houses as a company every month. Everything looks good as we expected from the last appointment. We did a walkthrough a couple weeks ago, and now we are proceeding to closing right now. We will be closing by the end of the month to what her expectation was and what she's hoping for. I had a live call also, video link in the description, in case you are wondering what happening. What happened after you reach out to us or fill out the form. What's going to happen. Pretty bad raining right now, so I'm gonna go under the tree a little bit. So if you are looking to sell a house you inherit in Kent as well, I am going to walk you through 7 steps that you can do to sell your house for the top dollar and relatively quickly. First of all, clean, right? You want to give your potential buyer, family, and wife a good first impression. So clean everything, make sure no, stock, no pallet. Inherited house usually has a lot of stuff in there. Some room may not be used, but they're typically become a storage. So clean all those out. Rent a storage unit if you have to. Usually people will be not living in the house, so here you go. If you happen to live in the house also, sometimes people rent an apartment or condo, or having relative house that they move in so they can keep the house clean. So the second one is inspection. Many sellers choose to pay for their pre-inspections. We do as well to find out in advance that the house, what the house will need, right? What you need to work on, what outdated, what is not meeting code. Usually that $500 for inspection will go a long way. Um, you might have to disclose your finding and the action taken when you list the house. So just a heads up out there. And then repair and touch up is the third step. Now that you have the list, it is time to get to work, right? Be busy with that. A fresh coat of paint is essential. If everything are original and outdated, like what Amy has here, you might want to put money where it gives you the most return. Like new kitchens, new appliances, new bathroom, and new master bathroom, of course. Everything else can be an optional or secondary. And then after you finish all of that, get appraisal in advance to see what bank is willing to loan at, what value the bank is value the property at, because nothing worse than having, an agreeable offer with buyer only to find out later that, the bank only think the price of the house is less. Only at that point you only have three choice, right? Lower the price, or buyer come up with the additional money to close the gap, or not selling the house at all. I'd like to hear what your thoughts. If you are in that situation, if you were to be in that situation, which one will you go with? And then that leads us to step 5. After you have everything figured out, again, go back to the first impression. Don't overkill it though. You only need to stage a kitchen's living room and sofa set, and table, of course, at the living room, dining room, bathroom, and a couple of bedroom, including the master bedroom, of course. If you can, don't forget about picture. A lot of picture is good. So that's the staging part. A quick plug here too for my amazing agents. He is offering an in-house staging services and price, just killer price. And he offer a discount listing service as well. That is full listing service. We use him on all of our property that we flipped, that we resell. So call me at 425-272-9299 and ask me to connect you to our agent, and I will know. And also mention that you hear about that from this video too, so I know. Perfect transition to the next key to sell your house relatively quickly and for top dollar. It is the price. Price is the determining factor, right? When I say relative quickly and top dollar, I really meant every word. Relative quickly. But you still have to go through the standard wait time, right? Usually 3 to 6 months from where you started from step 1, which is cleaning the house for sale. And then you have to go through all that step, working on the property and whatnot. And then 3 to 6 months later, it's now to determine the price. Usually it's the best idea to determine that price earlier too, so how much you should work on the house, what your budget look like. But it is a price is a prediction, right? And then relative top dollar is, you won't get $1 million for your house. You get the market value that appraiser and or your agent guessed at. It is and predicts value based on the household in the area with the last 3 months within 1 mile radius. If you want to know a little bit on how people determine the price of a property, not all houses are the same. No two buyers are alike as well. So it is a guess. But if you follow my 7th step to sell your house for top dollar, you are likely to get close to the market of top dollar. So another key here is to hire an agent that is credible and highly experienced. In this kind of industry, you really want to leverage professional. Totally worth that 3% agent commissions. If you don't have one already, I'm happy to connect again. No brainer since we got you negotiated for discounts listing service as well. You get full service with a discount price. No brainer at all. So why do I do that? Not everyone not everyone will looking to sell their house for top dollar. Not everyone should, sell to a local cash buyer. So individual solution will meet different people. So it's important to your situation, and we love to provide solution, and we love to be a resource for anything related to the real estate. That is our passion and our core value. So anyway, talk about the next step, which is the seventh step. So we're almost there, right? You are running through all of that from one, clean the house, inspect, repair, got appraised value, and stage the house. You determine the best price that your house fit in, and then the last step is marketing. Market the property. This is the last step that you need to work on. But it is just the beginning. Like a show time, right? The show just began, and I'm already excited for you already. This is also where and why the great agent got paid and worth every penny as well. Marketing is a skill. Marketing is an experience. It's unlike any other agent. Not everyone are the same. Certain experience will draw the attentions, and where the marketing piece will land. So there's a lot to go over there. Again, not everything fit everyone. If these 7 steps doesn't sound good to you, you might not get the top dollar for your house. So if you're going with not getting every dollar for your house, if you're okay with not getting top dollar for your house, not getting every penny out of the house, and you really want to skip all that step above, not even step 1, and sell your inherited house quickly and as is like Emmy does, reach out to see if you're how qualified to work with us, or if we are best fit to each other at all, right? Not everyone will be our best fit. Not every property that we talk to we will buy, but we're happy to go through all the options, and you can decide the best option for yourself. Also, if you have to go through a probate process, you can learn more about probate process on our website. There are free resources that we spend a lot of effort on. We talk to lawyer, attorney to get the information to advise you, to give you a highlights of what the process might look like. So you can go to our website at angelhomesolution.com, and you can find the probate process tab. Click on that tab, or I include the link in the descriptions below. We can buy we can buy the property at any stage of the probate process as well. Just want to let you know. You might also wonder what can go wrong when you inherit a house. Related to the house. There are 4 major issue. Amy has 2 of them for this house. Amy has 2 of them. She didn't expect the mortgage, so the mortgage could be really unexpected. It is one of the most common one. Suddenly you receive 2 mortgages, right? What do? You have to pay that in order to keep the property. So if you don't prepare for that, your only option is to really rent the property. If the cash flow makes sense, we talk about that with Amy as well. This property doesn't make sense because the rent is just is not high enough to make her cash flow. She would be paying every month just to keep up with the house, just to keep the rents going. Doesn't make sense. So the last choice is to really sell the property and get the proceed versus keeping the house and paying every month if you cannot afford. Some people, they have a lot of cash, they have a lot of saving, and they can afford that every month. It's a great deal. Keep the house, paying that, turn and pay some of the mortgages, and then appreciations in a long run will get you the top dollar that you won't be getting now. So either you keep it, rent it, or sell it. That is the only options. So the second major issue is the condition of the house, the repair. This house needs a lot of work. So you saw water damage earlier related to that, related to the LP siding. This is the external. We have to also replace the roof. It's time. It won't pass the inspection. Not to mention everything inside, like the kitchen, like I talk about kitchen, bathroom, floor, painting, a lot. So if you are inherit a property locally in Renton, if you want to learn more about what can go wrong when you inherit a house, there are 4 major issues, and you can learn more on our website. The rest of them, read about that a little bit so you get a heads up. So you arm and you can tackle everything that comes your way. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. This is a crazy time, that most of us never experienced before. Can't imagine, a little flu, a little flu-like symptom can shut down the whole global. A lot of people, a lot of country were impacted. We are really proactive, but we still have losses of life, people losing job, company closing. With that stay-home initiative, hopefully it won't be long, and the infection curve is flattening down, and we can go back to normal life. I totally hear the pain, and we are impacted as well at Angel Home Solution. I want to hear about your experience. What do you concern the most? Has coronavirus impacted you or your family personally? Please comment down below. Love to hear more. Love to connect you with any resources that we can find, that we hear about. We pretty updated. We are pretty up to date on the local news, so that we can comply, so that we can reflect, so that we can implement, so we can help you, help ourselves, and help our economy as well. So that's it. What you should know about selling your inherited house in Ken. So we cover a little bit about why Amy reached out to us, 7 steps to sell your house for top dollar, where to learn more about probate process, and what could go wrong when you inherit a property. So hopefully these are helpful. If you have any question or has other topic that you want to hear more about that is helpful to you, please reach out to us at angelhomesolution.com. Be happy to see what we can do for you. Thanks. Bye.